Okay, I got one for you. The story of the fall of the Atlas men.
Go away, Gino. We've all heard this one.
100 times.
Well, I don't care. I'm holding the magic percolator, so it's my turn to tell a scary story.
But it's not even scary.
What am I holding?
Magic percolator.
Precisely. My turn.
Just get on with it.
Years ago.
9 years to be exact.
Yeah, well, that's not as dramatic. Years ago, there existed the soldiers of Atlas, the greatest warriors the Astral Legion had ever produced. They were raised and trained killers, scouted from a young age to learn the art of war. They would traverse the galaxy, squashing rebellions wherever they could be found, launching purges on entire planets if necessary. They were the pride of the Order, and anyone who dared go against them would face the might of their dread ship, the Poseidon, and her metal rain as the soldiers are launched into war in battle pods.
Get to the bit.
I am. I'm just building the mystique. Anyway, they were led mainly by two men. The first was their war cleric, Francisco Kramer, a preacher of loyalty, service, and fealty to the Order and to the great commander.
You're playing him down a bit, Gino.
What do you mean?
He did a bit more than just preach. The lad walked around in a gold suit of armour like some kind of medieval pope. He would execute officers by chopping off their heads with a ceremonial battle axe.
Sounds like my old boss.
Okay, anyway, the second commander was Gaius Cato. Lad was a living legend. Veteran of loads of wars. He was a feckin' genius. He was gifted at speeches too. He could rouse the Atlas men to walk into a nuclear bomb if he wanted to. Is that succinct enough, Sonia?
You're doing good.
Thank you. So yeah, these guys are feckin' lethal. Immortal in many people's eyes. So when an insurrection occurred on the lumber planet Oaken, you'd think the operation would be routine. Well, it very fucking much was not. When they arrived, they found the intel they received from the White Knights orbiting the planet was bogus. Battlefield schematics were altered, troop numbers were falsified, terrain maps tampered with. The Atlas men went onto the field thinking that the All Nations Alliance had teamed up with the Second Puritans, whereas in reality, the latter just took the opportunity to stage their own little uprising and kill the former in mass burnings.
Come on. I have a good spooky story, and you haven't even gotten to me yet.
I'm almost finished. Anyway, the bad intel proved disastrous for the Atlas men. Half their forces either died or were injured in the battles to retake Oaken. War cleric Kramer died at Dryadis, Oaken's capital. Gaius Cato returned to Earth to face a tribunal over the calamity. And just when things couldn't get worse, they get another distress call. This time, it's the planet Volos in the Helios-Horus binary system. They head off at half strength and without their leaders, and never return.
Gino, that story isn't scary.
Yes, it is. What happened to them? And why is there a 3 light week cordon around Volos? You know, they say the Dark Star guards that cordon.
Who says that?
You know, they.
What's the Dark Star?
How do you not know what the Dark Star is?
I guess I missed that part of galactic history class.
Oh, it's only the most powerful Titan ship in the Order's disposal. Only a handful were ever made, and the Dark Star is the most powerful. Its arsenal can blow up whole planets.
Maybe they landed on Valis and decided to stay?
No, Jilly. If you ask me, I'd say the antimatter core leaked and the ship blew up in space. Whatever happened on Volos, the Order deemed not important to muster together another armada and instead is just blockading the planet until everyone on it is dead.
Wow, now that is scary.
And depressing. You want to hear my theory?
No.
Aliens.
Fuck's sake.
Oh, hey guys, what are you doing?
Telling scary stories. Do you want to play?
Sure, can I try?
What?
Sure.
Oh, come on.
Okay, so, scary. Well, I was stationed in Alaska when a group of dead president cells raided a town filled with relatives of high-ranking Order officials. It was so funny, man. When we got there, they had all run away, but we found the residents, what was that thing they did to that guy people used to worship?
Jesus Christ?
Yeah, him. What did they do to him?
They crucified him.
Yeah, that. Oh man, so funny. They crucified the whole town, man. It was crazy. I was like, what? Man, the smell too, because most of them had, you know.
Well, that's it. Peter ruined scary story time. It's over. Go home, everybody.
Oh man, I thought it was funny.
It was meant to be scary, Peter. Even so, that was not funny. That was... It made me sad now.
You know, the art is starting to make a bit of sense.
Okay, lads, not long from Solaris now. The reason I've gathered all of you here is to say goodbye to Joe. Joe, I think I can speak for all of us when I say we'll miss you.
Oh, hey Joe, you still here? I thought we left you off back in Hybrax.
Peter, we picked him up on Hybrax.
Aw, Joe, it's been lovely having you.
Even if you did sleep through most of the trip.
Ah, yeah. The hub of the engine puts me out like a baby.
So, Gino, what are you going to do once we drop Joe off?
I was thinking we head to Alchemelia for a bit of R&R.
Is this real R&R, or is this New Geneva R&R?
Hey now, we came out of that place with 2,500 credits and a fully loaded Gatling cannon. So I'd say we did pretty well.
Well, we did have to spend 300 to clean the cockpit of brain matter.
Sorry again about that.
I will never forgive you, Peter. And yes, minus the cleaning job, we're still 2,200 in the black with Joe's payment still to come.
Yeah, but Gino, we all nearly died.
Yeah, we all nearly died, but that happens far more often than you think.
Are you bragging about that?
A little bit.
Well, I killed like 3 guys on New Geneva. That's pretty funny too.
Peter, I am genuinely concerned that your wiring is messed up and you can't differentiate emotional stimuli.
Ooh, paging Dr. Halley. Am I right, Gino?
Shut up, Peter.
Okie dokie.
Sonia's right. Peter, I really think you have some issues you need to work through.
S.O.S call?
Seriously?
Shit, okay, I say we ignore it.
I agree with the boss.
But Gino, someone could be in trouble.
And they could bring that trouble straight to our doorstep.
I think you should ignore it. You're an unlucky group. I'd like to reach my ship in one piece.
I think we should check it out, Cap. Jilly's right. People could be in danger.
Okay, feck it. We take a vote. All who say we check out the potentially life-threatening emergency call, say aye.
Aye.
Everybody who'd rather survive, say nay.
Nay.
Hey.
Nay.
Your phrasing wasn't biased at all.
Thank you. Bernard, you neither aid or nade. What do you vote?
Fuck, I don't know. I just want to relax. But I know if we leave the distress call, aye.
Well done, Bernie.
Shit. Okay, Jilly, what do you have?
It's a distress call coming from a white knight orbiting Solaris.
White knight.
You shouldn't be here, we're working.
So?
We're in serious mode now. Essential personnel only, little miss.
What about me, Cap?
Head to your room and grab your weapons, we might need them.
You got it.
So, what are they?
They're observation ships that orbit a colonized planet. They alert the planet if there's anything threatening on its way, like a comet or a gamma ray burst. Now, you, head down to the kitchen.
Just want to see some action.
They also monitor the planet to make sure its citizens are behaving.
Sure, what else would you expect? Is there any message embedded in that call, Jill?
No, it's just a standard alert signal.
Okay, how far are we from it?
We can be on it in 5.24 seconds if we go to 60% thrust.
Barney, give me your 0.6 light for 5.24 on my mark.
You got it, Gino.
Mark.
Rising sun dead ahead.
Send a greeter.
Sent. Gino, we're receiving a request for comms. It's their captain.
Patch him through.
This is Captain Erasmus Winters of the White Knight vessel the Rising Sun. To what do we owe this unexpected flyby?
Captain Winters, my name is Captain Gino Whelan. We picked up a distress call coming from your craft.
Distress call. Can you elaborate?
Yeah, no, there was no message embedded or anything, just
General alert beacon?
Thanks, Jill.
Is it possible that your computer system is malfunctioning?
I wouldn't say so, Captain. We just did a diagnostic check on New Geneva yesterday. By all accounts, our systems are working fine.
Must be ours then. Tell me, Captain, are you a fan of Scotch?
Come again, Captain?
Sure you know the work we do? Tired being the lighthouse of the colonies of Earth? Me and my skeleton crew here have been bereft of some company for some time now. I'd be honoured if we could host you and your officers for a drink and exchange stories. That is, if you're interested.
While I appreciate the offer, Captain, we're running on a very tight...
Did I mention? It's a 70-year-old Euthenian Scotch.
Euthenian Scotch? That's one of the best in the galaxy. Captain, I'd be honoured.
Excellent. Gather your officers and meet me at the hatch. Winter's over and out.
Well, he had a hard time convincing you.
Sonia, this is 70-year-old Euthenian Scotch. It's a masterpiece in liquid form.
Hey, I'm not arguing. Lord knows I could do with a drink after New Geneva. I'm actually looking forward to it.
Ah, Bernard, you're back. We've just been invited aboard like a really cool vessel for some 70-year-old Euthenian Scotch, so...
Gino, I'm the biggest fan of Scotch here, but I don't know, this feels weird.
Bernard, I think being locked up with a murderous cannibal and almost being blown up in a jazz club has made you a bit nervous.
Explain the emergency signal then.
Can't believe I'm agreeing with Gino, but Bernard, you should just relax. The men picked for white night duty are the most thoroughly vetted in the galaxy.
And the S.O.S?
Honestly, these ships are old. Some of them date back to the first settlers. Look at the Rising Sun. I date it as being 50 years old easy. They malfunction from time to time.
Okay, yeah, I suppose you're right. It's just, a lot of shite has happened to us recently. I'm just expecting the worst is all.
While I acknowledge that we've had a string of ridiculously unfortunate and disastrous things happen to us recently, I feel good about this.
Also, to be fair, a lot of those bad things, New Geneva excluded, were your fault, Gino.
Exactly. I didn't cause us to run into these guys. We should be fine.
So, who gets to tell the guys we're leaving them to drink expensive scotch while they sit here drinking tea with dehydrated milk sachets?
I'll tell them. I've a way with people.
Jilly, you can't come.
What? Why?
Officers only, and you're technically not an officer.
That's not fair!
Sorry, Jilly. We'll bring you back some scotch if we can.
Okay. You better. Wait, shouldn't Peter be coming along? He is an officer after all.
He's a military officer.
That still counts?
And he'd ruin everything.
Gino!
Oh my god, I think I'm having a stroke because I agree.
Yeah, he'd just be talking about his art and dead bodies defecating themselves. Not exactly brunch talk.
This officer nonsense is getting to your heads.
Well, it's nice to acknowledge you're standing every once in a while.
Gino, last week you pissed into a spacesuit because you were too drunk and lazy to go to the toilet.
And now I'm sitting down having a fancy scotch with another space captain. People change, Bernie. I've changed.
In a week.
Drastic, I know. That's just the kind of guy I am.
I'll tell the guys if I can stop this conversation. Okay, lads, so we've spoken with the captain of the Rising Sun, and it's all okay. A false alarm.
Oh, I warmed up Maria and everything.
I really wish he'd stop saying that. My aunt is named Maria, and it's weird.
Anyway, they've invited Gino, Bernard, and myself on board for just some, boring admin stuff.
Wait, we can't go?
It's just paperwork, Rebecca.
They're going to drink expensive scotch, and we're not invited.
What?
Hold on now, what about me? I'm expected at my ship now, any minute.
Joe, relax, okay? We're popping in for a quick hello and a drink and we'll be right back.
Yeah, Joe. I'll even blast the engines to 0.8 light to make up for lost time.
Yeah, we'll bomb around Solaris to your friend's ship and we'll half the time.
Gino, we're only a minute away from a ship as it is.
Yeah, and we'll half that. Come on, lads, I promise. I'll make it up to you. And Joe, to be fair, we did save you from debt collectors on Highbrack, so you kinda owe us.
This is bullshit.
Language, Missy. If you're good, I'll bring you back a chocolate bar or something.
Okay, guys. Are we ready?
And well, I am. I'm very excited, I must say.
Don't rub it in anyway.
Sorry.
Oh, come on, guys. We'll have fun here while we wait. We can share some stories.
I had a good one before you interrupted me this morning.
We'll have just as much fun. Bye, guys. Enjoy.
Aw, thanks, Peter.
Sound man, Pete.
Get fucked. Bye, lads. Rebecca, put that finger away. Okay, everyone. The hatch is about to open. Try and look successful.
Well, I became one of the youngest officers to be posted on an inquisitorial vessel, so I kind of already am.
No shoes on you.
What?
Oh, I can already taste that scotch. Captain Winters, I presume? Captain Whelan, are these your officers? Yes, they are. This is my first officer, Sonia Halley. Oh, a woman. How very different. Don't think I'm passing ill judgment, officer. I find it refreshing. Too many men with long teeth and short fuses in this business.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Captain.
And this is my engineering officer, Bernard Dooley. Ah, the engineer. Always find them to be as important, if not more so, than the captains themselves.
Without the tinkerers, humanity itself would fall apart.
Why, thank you, sir. I've often thought that myself.
Why won't you come on in and join us for a drink? So, Captain Whelan, tell me about yourself and your ship.
Well, we're a cargo and passenger transport ship mostly. Sometimes we deal with specialised contract work if we need the extra money.
Ah, so you're a jack of all trades then?
Something like that. It's a nice ship you've got here.
Ah, you flatter me, Captain. To be honest, the Rising Sun is well past the sell-by date. She's as outdated as her affluency laws. No weapons, no antimatter thrusters, just left to the whim of space.
Well, you've done well to keep her going. A matron like this requires a lot of love and skill.
Well, you may thank my crew for that. They are tireless for their cause. Tell me, Captain, the distress call you received, did you relay that to any government vessel?
No, as soon as we spoke, I realised it must have been an error. So, Captain Winters, where are your crew?
Oh, they're in the secondary airlock.
What?
Well, the doctor is. The rest of them I've already chucked out a few moments before you arrived.
Shit.
I wonder what they're doing now.
I bet they're having a great time. I bet that scotch tastes like heaven.
Come on, guys. Let's try and have some fun.
Peter, you're not about to tell us another funny story. I'll save you the time. Your stories aren't funny.
What about the one about the spaceship that flew into the asteroid? That was pretty funny.
Didn't a lot of people die, Peter?
Oh yeah, hundreds. But it happened because the cockpit filled with carbon monoxide from the waste disposal unit. That's funny to me. They died because of poop.
Peter, you're really messed up, man.
Oh, come on now. Come on. No, I'm good. I'm good, man.
Peter, I normally like how cheery you are, but Rebecca's right. You know I took some classes in psychology.
Jilly, that doesn't...
I bet I could help you get to the source of your issues.
I don't have any issues, Jilly. Seriously, I am fine.
When you say that word, how does it make you feel?
Saying fine makes me feel fine.
And fine. Do you mean not that?
Not what?
Jesus, maybe you're immune to clinical psychology. It's rare, but people can be.
This is ridiculous. Peter?
Yo.
You project this image of thinking everything is funny because the horrors you went through as a Terran soldier are so traumatizing that the only way you're able to deal with it is to consider everything horrible you hear about or come across as funny. Otherwise, the memories of the countless atrocities you've seen or even committed would tear you from the inside.
Rebecca, that's ridiculous. Peter doesn't...
She's right.
What?
Ha, see?
I've seen so many horrible things I just can't feel anymore. I don't feel afraid, I don't feel sad, I don't feel happy, I just don't feel anything.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, Peter. Are you okay?
I don't know.
Hey, engineer, keep your hands up.
Where are you taking us?
To the airlock. I want you to meet your new friend.
Why are you doing this? We haven't done anything to you.
What you did was mess up my plans. Now I have to figure out what my next step is.
Are you going to throw us out of the airlock?
Haven't really decided yet. Dr. Florence, this is that rescue party you were looking for. Rescue party? Well, this is the meddling bitch that got you into this mess. In you go now. Don't get too comfortable. I won't be long.
I take it you got my message.
Yes. Sorry, who are you?
I'm the ship's doctor. My name is Sienna Florence.
Doctor, what an almighty fuck is going on?
What's happening is I've killed us all. I should have listened to Gardner. I should not have sent that message. Now he's dead along with everyone else.
Did Winters fire them out the airlock?
Yes. I even told him that it was me that sent the alert. He did it to punish me.
Who the fuck is he?
He's who he says he is. He's Captain Erasmus Winters. Only his intentions are false. Winters is not a loyal servant to the order of humanity. Far from it. He is a terror cell for the dead presidents.
How long has he been your captain?
2 weeks. He took over from our last captain, Hale. His death still hasn't been determined. As soon as Winters took command, he told us what he was, what his intentions were. He said that if any of us tried to alert command, he'd kill us. 8 of us, 1 of him, and still we were all too afraid to do anything. I suppose we deserved this.
Right, fact this. We're getting out of here. Bernard, can you override the airlock control panel?
I've been trying since Pissheel threw us in here. It's a B-23 model, super fucking dated.
Can you get us out?
Bollocks! No, I can't. Shit.
We'll think of something.
Better think quick, he's coming back.
What do you know about him, Sienna?
Nothing. Only that he's a terrible gambler. He bets on everything.
After due consideration, I've decided there's not much else for me to do but continue my mission. You and your friends aboard the Green Horizon will become my new crew. Any subterfuge of dereliction of duty will result in, well, you've seen firsthand.
Hang on, Captain. I'd like to make a bet with you.
Has Sienna been telling you about me? Yes, it's true, I have a penchant for games of chance, but I'll not let my mission fall on it.
What if I win? You let us all go.
Do you really think I'll bite?
If you win, we all stay. No arguing, no plots against you. We all swear on everything we own, everything we are, that we will be your loyal crew to the bitter end.
And if I win, how do you know you'll honour the bet?
Look, I get it. You don't know us, but you have my word, and that's the only thing that means anything to me.
I believe you. I don't know why, but I do. Okay. What's the game?
5-card poker. One hand, whoever's got the better one wins.
That simple.
That's simple. No skill, no bluff, just luck.
What's that I was saying about the Irish and luck?
Trust me, Winters. Famines and oppression are a testament to our inability to catch a break.
Then the advantage should be mine.
And when I say we all go free, I include the doctor.
What? You would save me after I brought you here?
Of course.
Actually, that's pretty great. We could do with the doctor.
Yeah, I've had this lump on my neck for 6 months. It makes me dizzy when I poke it.
How are you still alive?
Peter, come on now. It's okay.
How long has he been crying for now?
45 minutes. He must be getting thirsty. All them tears.
Has he drank his tea?
He tried, but he said it tasted salty.
Salty? Oh, from his...
Yeah. Peter,
Yeah?
will you be crying for much longer? Only I have to feed Frank and he gets awful cranky.
No, it's okay.
Oh, I can't leave him. How do we stop it?
Well, he's like a big kid. What do you do when a kid cries?
Peter, would you like a jelly?
What?
A jelly! Like a sweet.
No?
A joke, maybe?
Oh, where did the cheese go on holidays?
Where?
Eat Amsterdam. Where did he stay? In a cottage. Those were my only 2 jokes.
Hang on. Stop crying.
Okay.
Well, I've done my best.
Sit down. The rest of you sit behind him. No funny business, or the engineer gets a newly ventilated skull.
Relax, Captain Winters. We've agreed to the game. Gino and Sonia will let it play out.
Yeah, no tricks from us, right, Gino?
Yeah, we've all agreed. We'll go by the bet.
Just out of curiosity, that Scotch wouldn't be real, would it?
Sorry, I'm afraid I made that up. Once I heard you were Irish.
Hey now, don't be a racist.
It got you on board, didn't it?
Did he play the philosopher when he first met you? That's what he did with us. Charmed us with wit and candour, then threatened us with death.
Actually, what is your plan, Captain Winters?
Well, I suppose I can tell you, since you'll soon be my new loyal crew. The goal of the dead presidents here on Solaris is sabotage. Slowly, we will infiltrate every white knight in orbit, and then incite violence on the planet below. We'll block as many messages out of the planet as possible, and when help does arrive, we'll do to them what the Puritans did to the Atlas men on Oaken. We'll falsify the intel. Chaos will be disastrous for the Order, and it will be another step towards liberating humanity from their oppression.
But what about all the people you've killed? How can you consider yourself a liberator when you're just as bad as those that you fight?
The people I've killed were puppets for the Order. They're no great loss.
How dare you?
No wonder the All Nations Alliance have distanced themselves from you.
They distanced themselves? No, we did. After their loss on Oaken, the A&A became weak. They focused too much on politics and not enough on war. We cut them out. They were dead weight. Now enough talk and deal the cards.
No need. I've already won.
What?
During your little tirade there, I enacted my plan. You see, for the past few days I've been training Jilly's pet ferret Frank to bring things to me if I tap my foot 3 times. It doesn't have to be loud because his little ears are very sensitive. I just did it a few minutes ago, and nobody heard me.
What are you talking about?
When I tapped my foot, Frank brought something to me.
I'm just gonna shoot you.
I wouldn't. Let me tell you why. I made up all of that, every word. I needed a little extra time to ever so slowly pull this out of my underpants.
A thermite grenade, Bernard, you genius.
Wait, what about the ferret?
He made it up. Keep up, Sonia.
I've also pulled a pin. It's a dead man's switch. You kill me and we all go up, along with your plan.
Very good. See, I told you. Engineers keep everything together.
How did you know, Barney?
My previous traumas have given me a severe trust complex.
Oh, well, thank God for that.
So, where do we go from here?
Well, me, Gino, Sonia, and the good doctor are heading back to the Green Horizon. As for you, well, you can go and fuck yourself.
I can't let you go. You'll tell the Astral Legion. No, we won't.
Oh, we will most definitely.
Barney.
What if we got off and move away to a safe distance? We stay for the next 2 hours, enough time for you to pack your shit, get in your scuttlebug, and fuck back to whatever scumhole you come from.
How do I know that you won't turn that gaddy on me the second you're off the rising sun?
You don't. You'll only have my word.
And what's that worth? You told me you'd play me in a game of cards, yet here we are.
No, I said I'd have the better hand, which I do. You have a pistol, I have a grenade. I kept my word.
Fine. We have a deal. You realise what you're doing, though, don't you? The work that you're destroying?
See, with the All Nations Alliance, I have some sympathy, but not with you, not with what you do. Dickheads like you have been laying claim to morality for the last 2,000 years, and in every case, you're completely off the mark. You're nothing special. Last month, Libra bombed a prominent businessman on Hybrax. Last week, Leopold King, infamous Leica pirate, raided the city ship Halifax and kidnapped over 200 people, probably sold them all to slavery. Just yesterday, the Puritans, under the order of their leader Calvin Olivier, firebombed to New Geneva, killing dozens. We'd know because we were there. And today, some dickhead member of the dead presidents fired 7 people out of an airlock to their deaths. They all believe in something, balance, money, God, or freedom, and they all believe they are right. But killing the innocent in the name of something is never right. And I'll say this one more time. Go fuck yourself.
I love this man.
Okay, the lads are coming through the hatch. Everyone just smile, pretend to be happy that they got to drink expensive scotch while we gave Peter a mental breakdown.
Well, that's mostly on you.
You're the one who broke him, Rebecca.
Hey, you started it.
Guys, seriously, I'm fine.
Hello, lads. I was looking for you. Julie, how do you work that blasted percolator? What's wrong with him?
Mental breakdown.
Americans.
Big smiles, everyone. Hello, lads. What's going on?
Why is Brian holding a grenade? And why is that guy pointing a gun at everyone?
Gino, did you tell that joke about incest again? I keep telling you, it offends people.
No, we didn't do anything. Turns out the captain's a dangerous terrorist that was about to enslave us all.
Your engineer saved us.
Brian?
It's Bernard Dooley.
No need for the dramatics, Barney.
Yeah, that was a bit corny, wasn't it?
Our arrangement still stands, correct? I'll let you go. You let me go.
It does, Winters. We have honor, unlike you.
Nice one, Barnard. Now, you heard our engineer. Kindly, fuck off.
Gladly. What's wrong with him?
I'm just so glad to see everyone.
We'll deal with that later.
Just so you know, if I had my way, we'd blast that ship with you in it to Kingdom Come.
And if I had mine, you'd all be dead.
See you around, Winters.
I hope not. Wait, don't I know you?
What?
You look familiar.
I'm nobody.
Did you fire any old people out of airlocks recently that look like him?
I look like a lot of people.
Maybe.
You have 2 hours.
Right. Feck this, I'm going back to bed.
I missed you, Captain.
Lads, what did you do to him?
Thank you, Mr. Dooley. You saved my life. You're a hero.
It was nothing.
And thank you, Gino and Sonia, for keeping your cool. You'd swear you deal with life-threatening situations on a daily basis.
You're welcome, Sienna.
Now, I can't say I've had the most relaxing day. Might I use your facilities to freshen up? We can all talk again later.
No problem, Doc.
She seems so nice.
Lad, seriously, what did you do?
Jill, Sonia, Bernard, you're all here in the canteen. Good.
You've never been pleased to see us? What's wrong?
What? Nothing. Still waiting on Winters to give us confirmation that he's left the rising sun, so there's nothing to do but wait.
You look constipated.
This isn't my constipated face.
No, he fancies someone.
What? No, I was just going to ask, what do you think of Sienna?
Dr. Florence? Yeah, I like her. She seems strong. Anyone who's willing to risk their lives for others must be a good person.
I agree, she's tough.
I was thinking about asking her to stay, to be our doctor.
I think she'd make a good fit. And Lord knows, we could do with a medical professional with our track record.
Yeah, I think Morlock broke my nose the other day. It's still bleeding. I'm waking up with more and more blood down my throat.
Oh my god. Yeah, we need a doctor.
Are you guys talking about the doctor?
Yeah.
I like her.
Peter, you've stopped crying!
I talked to Dr. Florence all about my emotional cabbage.
Baggage.
Right, baggage. She listened to some of my problems and talked me down. I feel fine again.
Yeah, but Peter, she also suggested you require years of therapy to cope with your issues.
Nah, I feel awesome again.
See, she's fixing our heads as well as our bodies.
I like her. What? She's cool. I like her hair, and she can write me a prescription for uppers and downers, so free drugs.
So we're all in agreement then.
Yep, I might talk to her about my anxiety when I get the chance.
You have anxiety, Jilly?
Yeah. Haven't you noticed I've been up the walls lately?
No, actually.
Right, I'll go ask her to stay. Where is she?
She's in Brian's room.
It's Bernard, and he's a fucking hero.
Ooh, Bernard, she's in your room, is she?
No, not like that. She needed a room to freshen up. I'm staying in despair with Bex and Joe.
Good luck. Joe's a real snorer.
Okay, I'm going to ask. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Bernie, why are you smiling?
I don't know. It's just after all the shit we've been through, it finally feels like we've turned a real corner. We're actually putting together a crew. Maybe we'll make it after all.
Well, I'm very happy you pulled me from the unemployment line.
And I'm happy Mortlock fired me.
And I guess I'm glad I left the Emerald Dragon.
You guess?
Well, what did she say, Gino?
What's wrong? You're pale as a ghost.
So Dr. Florence won't be joining our crew.
Why?
She's dead.